Hello, welcome to Boardgames with Niramas. I'm Joseph, I'm here with Racco, but I'm going to play solo today in Ark Nova. Back for two more of these solo playthroughs in Ark Nova. I already did 9, I think it was, with like all the, like 8 named maps, and then there's the map 0. I did those in 3 solo playthroughs in a row, like the campaign mode where you don't shuffle in the discarded cards and tokens and so on in between games, and that is really fun. But now I have the promo maps, the 2 new promo maps for the game, so I'm going to make 2 more solo playthroughs. This is the first out of those 2, and in these I'll just play them like one single game. And it's going to be really fun to try out these maps. I haven't even tried them out off cam. This is the first time, so let's get started. So a few things here before I start playing. I put out the cards here. I have my 8 starting cards. We have these 3 here, so it's the Africa, the habitat diversity, and the reptiles. You can barely see that one, but yeah, let's move these a little bit like that. I'll have to move the camera at some points maybe. Have my money and all that, and the new map here, which is the Geographical Zoo. Really cool here. We put out 5 cubes like this on these 5 spaces where it indicates the different continents that exist in the game. And as you can see, we have these sections here that have the different colors for those different continents. If I build an enclosure over here and I put in an animal in there in any of these spaces that is an Africa animal, for example, in this section, I get to remove this cube. And when I do, I get to claim one of these 5 bonuses. And I can do that 5 times. Also, if I remove all continent markers, I get 1 conservation point. So that's going to be the goal. That looks really fun. And I also have on the side here, we have a special one here, a new symbol, which is this cube here. If I remove that to sponsor a conservation project, then I can remove one of the other cubes out here for free, sort of. I don't have to build an animal that matches that type. So now this will go very well together with habitat diversity, of course, and that was just random as I set it up, but I am happy to see that because I think that can score well. And also 2 conservation points for the friendship tiles, so I think that's something I should work on to get all the way up to the top. 1 for the universities and nothing for the people here, so that sort of steers you a little bit as well in this game on what you should be focusing on depending on where those are placed. And that is basically the setup here with this map and everything. Now, I do everything in by the book in the game, except for one thing that I do as a house rule when I play solo. I have been doing this for, a year now, almost. It's almost been a year since I got hold of this game. And that is that these cards, I do flip them up before I make my decisions. I just think that makes for a more strategical game. And yeah, it might help me a little bit, but it's also more fun. So, I'm doing that. I like that. Just seeing what out there before I make the decision on what to keep in my hand and so on. Now, I think also that we should cover these because these are interesting. So up here we have those randomly again. So it's the 10 money or the friendship tile, the university or the doubler. I'm definitely going for that friendship tile as soon as I can because, again, I want to climb on that. I have my endgame goals here. It's architectural zoo, which I think could work pretty well with this because I will be building a lot, right? Because I want to build in all these spaces, I guess. Or the research zoo. We'll see what it turns out to be there. Don't have to decide that now. Now, let's check out my starting hand. So I have Release of Patents, which is a max 25 card, of course. I start on 20 appeal, which is sort of the easy mode, whatever. I'm having fun playing, so this is more about experience than actually a challenge because I haven't played this map before. So this is for each, so I get 1 conservation point every time I get a research icon, which could go well together with my research too, I guess. And all other players, doesn't matter. But the problem is, of course, when I start on 20, I need to play this very early if I'm going to play it. We have the Grievous Zebra, which is also, it's very hard to play because of those requirements. Basic research, look at this. This is an even harder one to play because max 25 and I need to upgrade my sponsor card to even play it. But wow, this would be so good. Now, again, 1 conservation point each for 2 different continents and or animal category icons. And with this map, I think I will end with habitat diversity. I will be spreading out a lot, right? Yeah, that could be really nice. Oh, I got both of these that are, yeah, similar. I would like to play this one first, of course, and then that one. That would be super nice. Then I have the crested porcupine. And of course, again, like it only takes up one spot, but then I would like to build it up here because it's Europe animal. It's gonna be very interesting to try to match this together. I have the mandrill, another one that requires a lot of things, even though it's really good. And the grizzly bear, another, wow, super requirement stuff here. Leopard only requires Africa thing, and it does give a conservation point. I could become friends with Africa, and then play this. And it needs a 3 next to mountain. I could make that happen over here in Africa zone. Geological. Ooh, I don't like keeping these at the start of the game. So I'm gonna go with these 4. And I will see if I can make this work with the sponsor cards. That would be super cool. I don't know if that is even possible. Like I need to... Wow. Yeah. I mean, I need to... Oh, wait. This happens. Oh, no. This... I need to play this first, because this, when this played, that's when the 1 conservation point per research icon happens. So I have to play this one first. So I have the research icon. It's max 3, by the way. And then I would need to upgrade. How am I going to upgrade? Like I need to upgrade before I get to over 25. Wow, it's going to be super hard. Okay, we'll see how I figure that out. But what do I do for my first action? Now, good recommendation as well. I know someone taught me this in the comments back in my previous playthroughs earlier this year. When you play the solo, especially like when I'm filming and everything. But anyway, just take the top cube, put it on the action you're doing, so you keep track, because you can get really confused over which actions you actually have done. So where do I start off then? Where do I start off? I mean, association maybe. But I have to have a plan for how am I going to upgrade. I need to upgrade my sponsor card super early, like basically before I play an animal. Because these animals would get me... Well, the leopard doesn't work. I mean, I could play the porcupine first, because that gives me 3 appeals. I would still be within before the 25. So I could do the porcupine. If I do, I want to start building up here, and I want a 1 enclosure, so I can score the Europe bonus right away. I should mention these bonuses as well. So 1 reputation, 4 money, moving a card down to 1 slot, 2 appeal, or pavilion or kiosk. And I can pick the same multiple times, like 5 times basically. Okay, what am I doing for my first action? I think I'm doing association. I mean, I could, if I did 2 of these, I could get here and just flip a card that way. I guess that is the most realistic version of it. I think so. So let's start off with doing association then. And that means I'll send my guy over here. I mean, there is an argument for going to the 4, getting this double research thing, university, before I play this. So and if I can play this and then that, I would have 3 research symbols, will get me 3 conservation points, which, yeah, that would be, I mean, then I would max this card. But if I'm gonna, since I'm planning to play these 2, it's a weird start, because then I don't want the appeal, which is super weird. But then again, like before I play those, I need to upgrade a card. I mean, I guess I could do 2 universities instead. And then just do this later on. Let's go with that. Let's go for the 4. Grab, oh wait, or I could go, wait, how many steps is it up here? It's 1, 2, 3, 4 to get to the flipping a card. I can get 3 from these basically. I would need to find another way to get... I could get the 4 from here if I build a porcupine. So that could be, oh wow, that could be a version. If I do university now, university next time, plus I build a porcupine in Europe zone, and I take the reputation, that would get me 4 reputation, which will let me flip a card. Well, actually 2 in a university will let me flip a card anyway. Oh, already hard decisions here. You know what, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna grab that one. I'm gonna stick to this plan that I just made, which I have no idea if it's smart or not. But that was my association action. And now what? Where do I go from here? I don't really feel like cards is that interesting, because yeah, I already have 4 cards, which I am kind of planning. I would like to play all of them, which I won't be able to, I guess. But Could I then... Problem is, if I'm waiting for the next round to upgrade my sponsor card, how is that gonna work? I'll have to discard something. Well, I can get the porcupine out now. That's fine. Also lets me do digging. So I guess that's the next goal then, which means I should be building. But I have 6 more actions here. So I don't even know if this is gonna work. But okay, if I do a build, I'm just gonna build a 1 then. I think I'd rather build something. Do I want to build something larger? I hate it in the beginning here when you haven't upgraded the build card and you can only build 1 thing. Oh, that is rough. I mean, if I'll be looking out here a little bit as well. So, a science museum would be awesome later on in some combination, but I don't know, it's hard to pull off as well. You need 4 to start. So yeah, that's hard to pull off. I mean, this, no, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's go for... I think I can build again. So if I build now, I can build later again. So let's build something else to start off. And then I could build something so I claim some money over here. Like moving me closer down here. I am going to need... The problem is, like, this guy, he needs a 3, but he has to be in the Africa zone. So, like, I would have to build down here. This is going to be super tricky with the map here. I don't know how to play this well. I think I'm going to build a 3. And just put it... This is going to cost me 6. But then I'm going to get... I get 4 back, and then I'm going to get 5 back. Because of the placement. I'm going to put it like this. So I get that 5 money. It's next to water and mountain. So it could be useful later on. And once I claimed a zone bonus, then it doesn't really matter where... Like who lives... I mean, I could have anyone live there later on, I guess. Like, I don't have to put Europe animals up here. But I need to do at least 1. Oh, wow. Okay, that was my build. I don't know. This is hard. This is going to be super hard to match this. It's like an added puzzle to the already, you know, puzzleness of the game. And then you have the limited amount of rounds because of the whole solo thing. Okay, next up. So this is a problem. At first I was thinking I could do the release of patterns first, but I can't. Like I could, well, I guess I could do that now. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could do this now. Because if I do this one and I have this, I get 2 conservation, which means I can flip the sponsor card. And then I can do basic research. You know what? I'm kind of stupid as well. I just realized something else. This is also when I play it. So I don't want to play this early. I want to play this really late in the game. When I have a bunch of these... Because I get 1 conservation point for 2 different continents or animal category icons. I want to play this really late in the game. When I have a lot of symbols. Yeah, okay. So this will be a late game card for me. Which means I don't need to hurry in flipping this. Well, no. It's a max 25. That's the problem. Wow, it's not going to be that good, I think. It's like it's better for if you start on 0, like in a multiplayer game. I mean, if I got the porcupine out, that would be 2 symbols. That would give me 1 conservation point. Wow, I feel like this plan is already falling apart. Because the thing is, yeah, it's like a catch 22. Like I have to play it before 25, but when I play it, I want to have a lot of symbols, which I can't achieve. Oh, okay. Let's go for the release of patterns. I think that's the way to go. So you know what? I'm gonna skip the cards action. Since I can't really hold many more cards anyway. I'll take an X token, which is very useful later on in the solo game. And I'm already feeling like I messed this up in the start with the card selection. Yeah, tell me in the comment section if you think I did. We'll see how this ends up. Okay, so now I have sponsors in 5. I'll do sponsors. I'll do release of patents. And that's gonna get me, put these like over here or something. You don't really need to see these, but it's architecture zoo or research zoo. We'll see which one works out the best later on. And I'll have my cards over here. You can't see them that great, but yeah, it doesn't have any symbol on this one anyway. So that gets me two conservation points because I have 2 research symbols, and that lets me upgrade a card. I mean, I almost always do that. I could take a guy and then do like another association in the first round, which would be great, but then I'm skipping 1 upgrade of a card. I usually go for upgrading 4 times, even though in the solo game, I mean, maybe you don't have to. Okay, so what am I upgrading then? I don't need to hurry with, well, I sort of need to hurry with this, I guess. Yeah, because if I'm gonna play this one at all, I need to play it before I get over 25, which means I need to play it pretty early anyway. But I want to play it after the porcupine, so I'll flip the sponsor card. It's good to have that later on anyway. I mean, it's not a bad card to flip, I would say. So yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so that was the sponsor's action. I have 3 more actions here, which I think should be to get the porcupine out. So if I do a build now, and I will build a level 1 for $2. And I am going to place, I need to place it in the Europe section. Right there, maybe. Okay, so that was the build. And then I'll do the animals. So we're doing animals, and I am paying 8 for this one. And then let's see, how do I do with the digging? Okay, so he moves in here. And he's a Europe animal moving into the Europe zone, which means I can remove this cube, which means I get one of these bonuses. And I'm thinking maybe reputation. It's gonna get me 3 up here. Let's do this first. I get to do the digging. I can do this in any order, I assume. So I can do the digging, which means I'm not gonna get rid of cards from my hand. And I just realized I should probably have drawn cards earlier because I only have 2 cards now. I think I'll do the digging out here, like this one. But the problem is, like, these 2 are gonna go away anyway. Is there anything up here? Oh, this is a Chinese water dragon. It's Draco's favorite. Anyway, I think so. This is an small Africa. I mean, I could do a bunch of small animals as well. I'll get rid of the moose because it's kind of hard to play, and we'll replace with the cheetah, which is, the symbols are nice. If I can get some kind of predator thing going. I do have the leopard as well, but yeah, I don't know. The science museum, is that a thing? I don't know. Well, I could get to 4, I think. So I'll keep it there. I'll get rid of the fox, I think. I have a bunch of different Africa options right now. So common agama, there's a small... Oh, there's a reptile though, which is one of the conservation projects, I guess. Okay, so that was animals. And I need to pick a bonus as well from removing the cube. And I think so. I could get 2 appeal, and I'm at 25 is fine. Or do I get reputation? I think so. I do want to. Yeah, I'll go for that. I really like reputation in this game. Okay, so last action, I guess, will be sponsors then. It's not that great. It's not like, or actually, could I play? I mean, how am I gonna get, like, no. I basically can't play any animal right now without going over 25. So if I'm going to play this one, I have to play it now. It does give me a research icon, so I get up to 3. You know, if I want to get to 4 for that one, I guess, or something like that. So I'm doing sponsors. It's on 3, but it's +1 because it's upgraded, so I can play a 4. It's upgraded, so I can play this. I'm below 25. I'll get 1 conservation point for 2 different continents or animal icons. I have 2, so I get 1 conservation point. And that's pretty much it, which is kind of interesting though, to have 3 conservation points in the first round. That's not bad. But now I only have 1 card in hand, so taking that X token was definitely a mistake. I don't know why I did that. I should have looked at more cards. Yeah, that's because I could have kept 2 cards when the cards was, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do a bunch of mistakes. That's how it goes. So that was the first round. We'll move the top cube over here to block that. And we get rid of these two. Well, this guy's gonna come home. Get rid of these two cards. And we're going to move everything and refill. And I think I am going to try to go for the Science Museum and probably go for this research zoo if I can. Getting this one is not that hard, I think. Like getting to 6 research symbols, because you can get 3 from just universities, right? And another hard one, well, sort of. I need 2 Europe, and then Savannah, release a predator. Okay. Well, I do have a predator here later on. We'll see. All right. Now, let's do income, which is going to be 18. And I don't have anything extra, so that's 18. I'll put in 2 and take a 20. And that should be everything. I don't think I've forgotten anything. It's been a little while since I played as well, actually. I played it a while ago, but it's I played this like every day for like January. Like solo. I played it all the time, like both filmed those playthroughs and I played off cam. And I just love this game. It's one of those games though where I like the solo, but I even like the multiplayer better. Okay, so that was the first round. I think that went decent. I have a little bit more money. I have a university. I'm gonna get the other university, I guess, now with the association. And now the plan is to build down here and get to, so I can build this one in Africa zone. And I need to upgrade my build card next, I think, because I need to build a lot on this map to I think I'm gonna stay because these two are also level 2. So if I can stay in the center, I can just peek in on these a little bit and then build an animal in there. So I'm not gonna go for covering the whole map anyway, right? I think this map is hard to cover everything. I think there's like less mountains and water on this one than on some other maps. I think so. Okay. So we start off with association. And I am gonna send my guy to the 4 slot. And I guess I'll take this one then next. I don't think I only have 1 card and so on. I'll take this one. That's 2 reputation, getting me very close to that one, and I get to flip 1 here. And I'm gonna flip build. Do some good builds up ahead. And that was association. Then we have the cards card, and I need more cards. So I mean, I could snap now. I have 4 research symbols. So if I get this one and I keep playing research icons, I mean, that gets me a bunch of conservation points. I mean, it's worth 1 by itself. So it's 1, and I'm going to be up to 6 super quick here if I'm going to keep doing this. Now the problem is though, I don't know. Like I haven't seen any other card. I don't know. Maybe I won't see another research icon for a while. That's a gamble with this game, right? Because you don't know that deck is so huge. But I like to go. I like sponsor cards. I think I will do that. But do I want to snap? I don't think so. I think I can wait a little bit with this one. Because if I get it now, I could play it and then I would get 1 conservation point. That would just bring me. If I could get here, get the university or the friendship tiles going. But you know what? I'm gonna take 3 cards, discard 1. See what I find. So the shoe bill, that's nice, and I can have the requirements. I like this one. Lesser flamingo, not a bird. And again, it's another Africa. I have Africa as one of these though. I could go like heavy into Africa. Oh, 3 birch. And then the pelican. If I had the birch out here as well instead of the reptiles, that would be nice. But I need to discard 1 card. I think I'm gonna keep the leopard because I kind of like these giving conservation points. Placing a free kiosk or pavilion isn't bad, and it's a 2. There's a bunch of water. I could do that, and I could go for like these 3, and then get the friendship tile. That would be 4 Africa. I could go for 5 Africa. So I'll get rid of the pelican. It's quite huge as well. Okay, so this is looking pretty interesting here. Some kind of synergy going. And I did forget to move the cube. That was the cards action. Now we're up to the 5 build, which is going to be nice here. So it's 5 build time, and I am building for 5, so I'll just pay 10. right away, and then I can decide how do I distribute these. So if we look at these guys, I mean, this one needs to be next to mountain. Also, I will have to wait a little bit with this because it also needs me to have the friendship with Africa. So I think I might build like one of these two first. I think so. So like I could build a 2 and a 1. If I would build a 2 and a 1, and then I could go pavilion and kiosk as well. I'm not a huge fan of the kiosks in this game, especially in the solo game. I feel like I have so much money later on anyway. But this would be 5 size total. And then I could go like, I could go the kiosk here. Then get this one in here. I get to draw a card. Then put the pavilion. I don't know. Is there any Americas out here? No. Yeah, I might not do all of these. We'll see. I'll put the 1 in here as well, I think. So that way I know I can build 2 Africa. It doesn't matter which one I build first either way, because this 2 is in this. It doesn't have to be entirely in that space. I'll get 1 from the pavilion, and I get to draw a card from a reputation range. Chinese water dragon would actually be good now. If I can get it in here in Asia zone. It only takes a 1 next to water. It's cheap, and it's a reptile, which is, you know. All the cheetah go for more Africa, but that takes a 5. Again, it doesn't have to be in the Africa zone though. I could build like a 5 over somewhere else. I mean, I could do this at some point. Like, I think that's better. It also has a great, the sprint 3 is really good. It's a bit more expensive and all that. I need to build a 5 and all that, but I like going that hard into Africa since I have the Africa thing. So I'm gonna take this from reputation range. Okay, look at that synergy. All right, let's shuffle these down here. And I should also complete my build. Oh, look at all these requirement cards that come out with like 3 requirements and things. Let's finish this up so it looks nice like such. That was my build. And that was really important that I got that upgraded so I can build more efficiently. I feel like I always do that in solo, almost always. Okay, so now I could claim this bonus here, which means I could take another reputation and get to flip another card. We have animals. I mean, I could build 2 animals at once. I could build both of these guys. That would be nice. Do I have enough money? 24. No, I don't have enough money. I just said how I'm never low on money in this game, but 24, I have 22. So that's not gonna work. Actually, it will, because I can do them 1 at a time. I could take 4 money here. But then I'm not taking the reputation from there. And I have 3 more actions. I'm not doing I mean, I could do sponsors to get 8 money, I guess. That's also an option. I can't do association. I don't have the worker. So let's do it that way then. Let's do sponsors to just take 8 money because it's on 4 and it's doubled. That's not bad for 1 action to get $8. And that will help with the next action here. So that's sponsors. Since I don't have a sponsor card anyway, I do want to move it down here. I want to have it up there now. I should be looking for sponsor cards as well, since it's upgraded and all that, so it's easier to use it. So then I'll do animals, and I'll do 2 animals at once. So let's do the shoe bill first here. So, well, you know what? Let's do them both at the same time. Why not? So this is 24. I mean, I could have waited to take the Africa thing, but just a little bit of a discount. It's fine. So 25, I'll take 1 back. They will move in here. So they move in at the same time, basically, which means that, yeah, one of them will make it so that I can remove this cube. Score that Africa bonus. I also get 1 conservation point. And I get a total of... Now this is next to water, and that I do have those icons, so it's fine. And imagine if I had birds out here. But okay, so I get a total of 9 here. So that's 33, which is nice for income as well. And I get to place a kiosk or pavilion. I will do a pavilion, I think. Let's see, I have one more action. I could do this one here, which would bridge the gap over to Australia side, and I will get to move a card down. So I can move like the association down. But on the other hand, I want to do association, like, I could do that later, I guess. Or I could go there and draw a card. Oh, I could get this one then, so I have that one. I'll do that instead. I'll build it here. I get 1 peel. That's the 2 animals done. But now I also get to take my bonus from the Africa thing. So I get 1 reputation, which means I can flip a card. And since I'm gonna probably go more into reputation, maybe. I mean, I want to flip the cards card. Anyway, so let's flip the cards card. I'll probably do association as the last one and do some donations like in the end game. That's usually how I do. I don't upgrade the animals cards that often. Oh, it does give you a reputation by doing that every time you do the 5 animals, but anyway. So that was the whole animals action. I'm pretty happy with that. Cost a lot of money, but I got a bunch of appeal, got a conservation point, and I got this bonus, and I'm getting closer to all continent markers removed, another conservation point. That would be sweet as well. So far I like this map. It gives me a direction to go for out here. I do like that. I mean, some of the other ones in the game I feel are pretty boring, like some of these maps. And I am planning actually now to do an Ark Nova series, which I have thought about a long time but never get around to it. I am planning to do an top 5 Ark Nova stuff, like top 5 maps, top 5 animals, top 5 sponsors, top 5 strategies, top 5 solo tips, top 5 beginners tips. I have a bunch of ideas. I did that for Terraforming Mars a few years ago. I did like 7-8 different top 5 lists. I thought that was really fun. I'm planning to do it for Ark Nova as well. Probably try to do it here before Christmas. Okay, so that was the action. Now, I have these 2 in my hand. I am going to do one more action before the break, but I did do that and I got to pick this one up. Oh, almost forgot. I did have there, take a card within reputation range, so I took that. These slide down. And then the question is, small animals program. The question is, what do I do as my last thing here? I could do cards, I guess. But I have 3 cards in hand, that's the problem, and I do want to have all of these cards. I don't think I will do that. Sponsors would be a 3, I need a 4 for this. But I could have an X token. I could do the sponsors. Or I do a build on 3. And plan a bit for the future. So now that I already scored the Africa one, I think the leopard will move up here in the 3. Because I already scored the Europe one as well, it doesn't matter. It's next to mountains. So I think he has a place to live. I do need a 5 for this one, but I can't do that with build on 3 anyway. So I think I will do sponsors. Use my X token, that makes it a 4 in total, because it's 2 plus 1 plus the X token. I actually should do this as well, so I remember what I'm doing. So it's a 4, so I can play the Science Museum. I have the 4 research symbols needed, and I get 2 money per each as well. That's not bad. I get $8 right away. Just spend a lot, so. And then it has one on itself. Oh, I actually get 10, right? Because it counts itself. Yeah. This is my 5th. So I get 10 money, and I get, each time I play a research icon into my zoo, which I just did, it counts itself that way. And now I have 5 out of the 6 I need for this, which is crazy. So that also gets me 1 here. And I'm definitely taking this, so I can take a university for free. And, oh, not a university, a friendship tile. I think I'll take Africa. That's my 3rd Africa, so I'm getting, if I can play these 2 soon, I have 5 Africa, I can claim that. Get a bunch of conservation points and all that. Okay, I am happy with that round. That was the 2nd round. And we're at the break, so let's move this one over here. Let's bring this one home. And then we... Oh no, Draco! Chinese water dragon is going away. Let's see him in another game. It's fine, Draco. Move these down here. Hopefully get something. I want to... Oh, here we go. Veterinarian. That's not a bad... You know, now I want to have all the research icons I can get, because this is worth 1 conservation point just playing that. And also, if I can get all the 3 universities, gets me 1 from there, also gets me 1 from here. So yeah, that's one I really need to do. Also, the effect is really good on veterinarians. Supporting conservation project requires only 4 in the association instead of 5. That, you know, that's super good in the solo game especially. And another one with a lot of requirements, the lion. So, well, if I play these 2 first, I will have 3 predator things, but that will be my 6th. Yeah, it's not a great pick for me right now. Okay, he's over there anyway, the lion. Okay, so that was that. Let's go to the income. And I have 21, 22, 23, 24. So putting 1, take 25. We do have 1 kiosk there at least. And yeah. Okay, let's start off first action with association, I think. I don't think there's anything problematic with that. I think that's fine. Now the question, I mean, I could go to university, of course, but I do like the idea of flipping another card, which would be an association. I know I have cheated, by the way, when I've done this in my previous playthroughs. I learned that since then, that even if I flip this now, by doing that, I can't donate in the same turn. It has to be level 2 when I activate it, So it's, yeah, I don't know. It's one of the 2. I mean, I need to flip this so I can go up here, because this would be really good. Or I can get conservation point right away, which I mean, no. I can get a 3rd university up here. So I'm not going to spend an action doing that. I'm going to go for 3. And I'm going to take, and what do I take then? Like, this is Americas. I need to find, like, the other, Asia, Australia, and America. And everyone's Africa, basically. Or Europe, which I already have. So I don't even know right now what I'm going to go for. But I do need different continent icons, right? So, I mean, anything is good, I guess. I am close to Asia. Let's just take the Asia one. I'll flip the association card. That's nice to be like halfway through the game. I've done my card flipping already. I like having that done. But that was the action. Again, can't donate because, you know, even though that was fun when I did that back in my other playthroughs, but, you know, people told me that's not okay. All right, let's go for next action here. I could use some more cards. I know I want this one. I don't see, there's no real hurry getting that though. I don't think so. So I need to build a 5 for this cheetah. That's something I should probably, and then I get to draw 3 cards. So that could be a thing, but am I gonna draw cards? Let's see, I have 4 more actions with this. So if I draw cards, like, so I would draw 4, I would keep 3 after that. So I would have these 2 plus 3. Then I would do a build, I would build a 5. Do I have enough money then for these 2? I don't think so. This is 37 minus 6, so this is 31. No, because I need to, let's see, I need to spend 10 on the build. 5. 10, I have 20, 30, I have 40. And yeah, I would be $1 short if I did it that way. So yeah, that would be a problem. Or I just play these 1 by 1, I guess. I could do that as well. I think I'll do cards now. And I mean, I could snap and get the veterinarian now, but there's no hurry getting that. So instead, it's on 5. Let's use it. It's 4 cards. Discard 1. Oh, I could take within my reputation range. Oh, I almost forgot. Do I want anything within my reputation range? This little lynx guy? No, I already did that. Savannah. I mean, I could release one of these predators later on. I could release this one for 5 conservation points. Ooh, that would be good. That would be really good. Like if after I score the Africa one. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll take this one into hand. I'll try to do that. But I mean, I'm also planning to do habitat diversity. I mean, you don't have time to do like, but I probably won't do reptile. Reptile would probably not be a thing. I haven't built a single reptile so far. So let's do that, and let's take 3 more from the top of the deck. And then I have to discard 1. Got another predator. Yellow. Oh, this is Asia. Yeah. You're gonna. I need you. You're Asia. Sea cave. Release a reptile. Well, it's not gonna happen. And this is an Africa one, and it's gonna give 1 appeal for each Africa. I will probably have like 5, 6 by then. It's cheap to build. Okay, let's keep that one. So sea cave goes away. And I do need to fix this. I feel like, I mean, it's just random. I shuffled it like crazy before. It's just random what comes up. But oh, look at this. Here's the sponsorship alliance. Predator thing. So just the Predator Africa thing has really been going here. Just that's interesting. It's randomly like that. Like, I mean, the lion here gain 1 appeal for each predator icon in your zoo. If I have that one and like 3, 4 more, wow. There's so many things you can do in this game. I love this game. Okay, so that was the cards action, and I do need to do that build, right? That's the plan. So we're doing build, running out of actions as well. But we're doing build, and I'm paying 10. I'm building for a 5. And now again, this is an African animal. It doesn't really matter where he is. So I'm probably gonna try to get some good. Up here it's nice. I love that function where you can build a sponsor card from hand, just paying the money, but I don't even have a sponsor card. Oh, now I should have gotten the veterinarian, I guess, but I have the Asia one, but the Asia one is a small. It's just a size 1. So that's fine. I can do this. I can take some Asia space, get an X token from doing that. So I think that's okay. So that was the build. So 2 more, and now we're looking at the animals. And I think I'm $1 short, which is kind of annoying here. It's really annoying. Because these 2 that I'm planning to do, they are 37 minus 6 is 31, and I have 30. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there was a way for me to fix that. It's not gonna help. Like the effect, like you can play 1, and if they give it you money, then, you know. The thing is though, I have way too many cards now. How am I gonna solve this? How am I gonna solve this thing? I think I could do association, because if I could play both of them, I would have 5 Africa. Then I could do the association to do that. This one would be cheaper, but now I don't have a 1 anymore. Wow, this puzzle. Oh, I wish I had a way to get 1 more money. That's annoying. Well, you know what? It is what it is. I'm just gonna have to go with what I have here. The problem is if I do the cheat, I get to draw 3 cards from the deck. Like, I already have too many cards. Okay, if I thought this through, I wouldn't have built the 5 now. Let's back that up. That was a bad decision. I should have built like a... I could have built instead like a 3, getting the X token, a 1 for this guy that needs to live down here, and then I could have built like that. That gets me another X token. Okay, let's say I did that instead. It was totally legal, just that I didn't think it through. So now I could build now I'll do the leopard and the bush baby instead. I feel like this is not optimal, but whatever. It isn't optimal. Okay, so I have the friendship with Africa. I have 2 Africa symbols. There's a 3 next to mountain that he can move in. And there's a 1 Oh, I could have just done this guy, this one in the Asia. But no, it doesn't work with my plan now. So the one here, it's in Asia, but it's not an Asia animal, so it doesn't count for that. But okay, I'll fix that later, I guess. Okay, and then I need to pay for these, so it's 30, but I get 6 discount because I get 3 on each. So that is 24. And they moved in, everything like that, and I get 1 conservation point. And then I get, now I have 5 Africa symbols, so this gets me 1 for each Africa icon, plus 1, so it's 6, plus this, that's 13 in total. 47, that's pretty good. And this also has the Hunter 4, so reveal the 4 topmost card of the deck, choose an animal card and add it to your hand, discard the other card. So top 4 cards. And I can keep an animal as a reptile, but that's not going to work. The ostrich is another Africa, and these are Europe. I need to find some America or Australia animal. Yeah, these aren't good for me at all. I guess no, he needs a 5. I'll just keep the snake because he has the clever, which is good. So maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Okay, so that was the and I didn't move the cube. I didn't move the cube. I need to do that first. I did the animals action, and I'm getting swamped in my brain here. Okay, so that was the animals action. I did all of that already. All right. Now I have 1 more action this round, and I think I will aim to do. I mean, I can't do sponsor association really. I'm planning to do association. Now I have 5 Africa. I'll do association the first thing I'll do next round. I'll do claim Africa and I will donate. That's going to be nice. So what am I doing right now? Then I'm probably going to discard this one. I could build for 2. It's not that I have some X tokens, but I mean, I could build for 2 and just move the sponsors way down. It's not that great though. If I had more reputation, if I could grab this one, I can do that later on, I guess. You know what? I think I will, because I do need a 1 for this guy as well. I'm just gonna do a build for 2. Cost me 4. And I'm gonna build a 1 in Asia territory for this guy here that wants that. Did he have any? No, he didn't have any other requirements. And the other one will shuffle around. The other one will be another pavilion down here. Gets me 1 appeal up to 48, and I get to move 1 card. Now I'm doing build. It's done, and now I get to move 1 card, and I'm going to move sponsors all the way down so that the association is ready on 5 for the next, or after the break, right? For the next round. Okay, so it's break time. This goes over there. And I do need to donate as well, but I will have money. We do this counts home. Still only have 1 guy. That's not great, but yeah, I can't do everything, right? I mean, I upgraded 4 cards and did do some things, and you know, I feel pretty good about my chances to make it, but it's hard to say this early. Polar bear exhibit, adventure playground. Okay. Some sponsor cards. There's a lot of sponsor cards out here. I need to get the veterinarian now before it goes away. That's important. That's going to be a great card for me. I need to discard, so the snake goes away. I'll rather keep the other ones here. I mean, the cheetah, I am planning to do the combo here with Savannah and play this and release it. And this guy is super important because he's Asia. Okay. So that was that. Let's do income, which is all 25 now, plus the kiosk, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's 29. Maybe I should have gotten like one more kiosk, maybe. But this is some money at least, even though quite kind of expensive cheetah there. And that was everything, right? I don't have any other income. Yeah. Okay, new round. 4 actions to go. Let's go so quickly in the solo game. That's why I prefer more in multiplayer, because I can do more actions. I'm so stressed out in the solo game. I don't know. But okay, we'll start off with association. This is going to be sweet. So we go to the 5. I have 5 Africas. And what do I take from over here then? I'm gonna get this guy in here. So if I can get an Australia, I could remove the Americas. I could remove the Australia, one of these two. But the thing, if I do this one, problem is I don't know which one is gonna show up. There's no out here. So if I remove this and then an America shows up by some random card draw, that's gonna be annoying. And I think I should go for some kind of income. We do have 1, 2. We have 2 more. I could do the snap. Or just build a 2, which is not bad either to build some 2s, I guess. I could go for money, I could go for X tokens. X tokens is super good in the solo game, this one here. I am gonna go for one that it's income though, so I'm gonna go for this. Or actually, wow, it's a hard decision. Yeah, I'll do this one on the Africas here. I'll get to place a 2 right away, and I'll just place it like this, because that gets me a card within my reputation range. So I take the veterinarian that way. Then I should get some conservation points as well. There's a Mercat Den, all these sponsor cards now. I need another animal from one of those continents. I mean, I need it for the habitat diversity as well. I guess I could have 4 here. I guess I could get all 5 of them just by those. But okay, so I get 5 from here. I will donate as well though. So I'll pay 7. So I'll put a cube here. There's 6 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm definitely giving up my architectural suit. Not going to do that one this game. I will do this. I just need 1 more for the maxing it out there, which I will get from the veterinarian actually. Here I'll take the university, which is going to be super sweet for the veterinarian as well. That's another one there, and so on, and money as well. And I get to take this one, and that also gives me 1 from here, 1 more conservation point. I get 1 reputation. And yeah, that was it, right? That was all the effects from the association. I did the donation and all that. And I got like, what was it, 7? Yeah, 5 from Africa, plus 1 from the donation, plus 1 from here. So I got 7 conservation points in that move. That was great. And now I have 5 in hand size, which is nice as well. Whew, all right. Next action. What am I doing? I want to get the veterinarian into play, of course. I want to do this cheetah thing as well. Like the next time the association is ready, I want to do the savannah one and release him. So which means I still need the 5. I still need to build the 5. I haven't done that. I just realized that. How did I plan that out? I don't know. I really didn't. Oh well. But yeah. So I mean, I could try to get this guy into play. I would like to combo that. I think I need to. Oh, should I build a 5? I still have room for it, so that's not terrible. Even though that's a problem, because then I need to build it in the. Yeah, I need to build it in the Australia zone, which leaves me with just 1 spot for Australia, which means I need to find a 1. I don't need to do all of this. It's just 1 conservation points, to be honest. It's not like I need to go out of my way to get that done. And the way this game has been going, like I focus on Africa. I didn't plan that. I planned to go for diversity, try to get all of these, but then, you know, the game is what it is. It's a big deck of cards. I got all these Africa stuff in here instead. So yeah, let's try to go for this guy here. But I have this, so if I build, then animals is still in 4. So if I want to do 2 animals, I mean, association will have to be next round. There's no way. I don't think I can only do like one more really good, like a 5 association action anyway. And that's probably gonna be this here. So I think, am I gonna draw cards? Like I have 2 X tokens, but I'm not sure I want to spend them on the build to get the 5, to get this one. That lets me draw cards though. Yeah, let's do that instead of drawing cards. Let's do the build. That was my first impulse, to do this with 2, so I can build a 5. I'll pay 10. I'll build a 5 now, and there's only one spot I can put it. Sadly, yeah. I'll have to go into the Australia zone like that. That's not optimal. It is not optimal. You're probably sitting there watching me and think like, what is he doing? You're probably, I mean, the thing is, when you watch these kind of playthroughs as well, you see stuff that I don't see when I'm playing. I realize stuff like when I'm doing the editing of the video, I'm like, oh wait, I could have done that thing. But okay, that was done. One more action, and I don't have the money and everything. I'm not getting the, I have the money for him actually. So should I just build the cheetah now then? I kind of want to do the veterinarian though, because then I can support the conservation projects only on 4 instead of 5, which will help me a lot with the association. Yeah, let's do that. It's a 3, but it's a +1, so I can do the veterinarian. And that's another research symbol, which is my 6th research symbol for this. That's nice. And also, because of this thing, I get a conservation point right away. And then I get 10 money because I have all 3 universities. That's not bad either, because I do need some money here later on. Okay, so that was the sponsor action, like such. And then I'll do animals, because then this is going to be on 4, and because of the veterinarian, I can claim that I can do this as my first action in the next round with association of 4. So now I'm doing animals. I'll play the cheetah now. So it cost me 17 minus 3, so it's 14. That's why I realized I did have the money even before those 10. He's gonna move in here. I'm gonna release him soon anyway, but for now he's moving in there. Gives me 6 appeal right away. And now let's see, I go to 54, and now I need to move my card holder to the side. And yeah, you barely can see that, but that's fine. And I get to, because of the cheat, I get sprint 3, so I get to draw 3 cards from the deck and keep them. So penguin pool, it's not bad if you're going for birds and all that, but yeah, it's not gonna happen now. Aquatic is not gonna happen. I don't think I have anything with water. And the Wasa special assignment. Wow, I get some weird cards this game, like cards that I usually don't see that much. This is the one where you choose, do you want to play from the moment you play it, do you want to go for big, large or small animals? From that point on, you can only play that type, but you get 2 or 4 appeal extra, depending on which type it is. But okay, I don't think I'm going to play any of these 3 cards that I just drew here. That was a little bit bad, but okay. I don't have that much time left in the game anyway. So that was animals, and that was the round. Now we go to break. And move the cube. This one comes home. I have 5 hand size now, so it's fine. These 2 will go away. Get to see some new cards here. But I think it's too late to try to hope to get all the 5 continents there. Oh, there's an America though. But it's a 4, so I couldn't even fit him in America zone. Oh, federal grants. That's not bad. Huh. Alright. Then, income-wise, I do get a 2 size now. I only have 1 bonus left here, which is that one. That wouldn't make any sense, though. I could get the... Oh, I don't think... I could place the penguin pool, maybe. But like, why? It doesn't. I don't have 6 birds anyway. I have 2. Yeah, 3 with this. No, I don't think I care about. I don't even know why I did this. Why did I want to have this 2? I'll just put it somewhere. I'll just put it like this, whatever. Okay. And then I have money income, which is now 26 plus 4, so it's 30. Okay. So that was the income and everything like that. And yeah, 3 more actions in the next round here. I shouldn't have taken this 2. I should have taken the snapping, would have been better. But okay. Let's first action be association, and I only need a 4 because I'm not doing cards anymore, I don't think. I just need a 4 to play this. It's like a 5, so I'll send him over to the 5 slot, like there, so you can actually see it as well. And I'll get 1 reputation, and I can release a predator into the wild. I'll release the cheetah. He just stopped by, really, didn't stay long. Which means now if I found in Australia, any kind, I could just move him into the 5 here. That would be in Australia. But yeah. Okay, and that's 5 conservation points. I'll just put this to the side, like... I'll put it on the university spot, because we don't really need that anymore. And I'll take a cube, and I think I'll take the X tokens now. That's very useful. Like, I don't really... Well, I could take one of these guys, I guess. And then go here. And then the last round get this for 2 conservation points. But the X tokens are so useful if I'm gonna aim to do association one more time. If I look at the diversity, what do I have now? I could have something like 3, 4 maybe. There's still 3 conservation points. So yeah, I'll gamble. Maybe I'll find out later. I'm gonna sit here like 15 minutes and be like, why did I take the X tokens? I need them. I'm just gonna take the guy, put it over there, and take this one. Okay. But wait, it's not like I can do association again this round anyway. No, I can't do it this round anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense. I'll take the X tokens. It does not make sense. Like, it's not... Sometimes I go into this mode of thinking like a multiplayer game where like I have a lot of time maybe, but I don't. So okay, cheetah is running away. Well, I'm releasing him, so losing 6 appeal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, down to 48 again. But of course from that I get 5 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm close to making it there, which is nice. And, you know, have a good life, cheetah. That was nice. Okay. Then I can donate as well. Of course, I will do that. So 10 for 1 more conservation point. It looks like I'm gonna make it though. That's nice. Next action. So I've done my whole plan with that. I mean, I like to get this guy out just because it's fun, because then I can claim another of these bonuses. Which could be the reputation, so I get there, I get another guy, I guess, or something like that. The other cards aren't that great. Should I do cards? I only have 4 more actions in the whole game. One of them have to be like animal, I guess. But I mean, it would be nice to have another animal once I do like double animal or something as my last action. So if I do cards now, I'm not going to do any more builds. That doesn't make any sense. What's out here? Like, I mean, the adventure playground is pretty good. I could play it from right out there. It's not bad because it gives 4 appeal. Or I mean, I could just play the sponsorship alliance. That would give... Oh, now I should have done that maybe before I get rid of my cheetah. Now I only have 1 predator icon. I would have 3 otherwise. Plus, yeah, so that would have been 3 appeal. No, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna go into that. I mean, if I got this guy built together with this, I would claim both. Oh no, then I still have Australia. I would be getting two bonuses. Would be fun, if nothing else. No, I think I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna do cards, but I am going to draw. I'm just gonna look for another animal to go with this one. Because I have like a 5, a 3, a 2, and a 1. I have a lot of spots out here that I could put them in. So let's just go right in here. Because I can't get that one. It's not in my reputation range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why I love reputation. It just opens up so many possibilities. The sea lion, he is Australia. It does give conservation as well. And I can put him in the 5 in Australia. Okay, that's great. Let's have that as a plan. Together with that guy. That would get me to 4 though. Which, yeah. The tiger... he's really good for that. 2 conservation points. But there's no way to put him in... I could put him there, I guess. Very expensive. And another one. So many animals with like requirements. The hyena compound is each time I play a predator icon, I can do this whole reveal cards, add animal cards to my hand. This is good earlier on, I guess. Need to discard something. I'll discard aquatic for now. I have too many cards anyway, so I'll need to discard soon. I'll figure stuff out. Okay. So that was my cards action. And then the last one. I have the X tokens. I could do animals now then, I guess. I just realized I'm not gonna make it up here if I don't like really aim to do that. And to do that I would need like, I'll basically need, there's no way to do that. We need like go 2 times there. And the second time I go there I need 2, like I would need 3 guys in total and all that. It's not gonna happen. I think I'll do these 2 because it's fun with this map and all that. Mainly because it's fun. And I am gonna make it here anyway. So let's do animals. I need 2 X tokens to make this a 5, so I can play 2 animals at once. So these will cost me, let's see, I'll have discount on this one. So it's only gonna cost me 4, so 22 in total. And so I'll get 8 back. And it actually works. Oh, I don't know. So anyway, he will move in here. So he's in Australia, he moves in here, it's next to water, so he is happy and I get the Australia bonus. This little guy moves in here, it's Asia, so he's happy. And I'm getting close to getting, I'm gonna get these 2. I'm gonna be 1 away. If I had taken this earlier, like instead of that maybe, taken this, but it would have been a gamble. I didn't know then what was going to happen. 10 appeal in total. That brings me to 58. Which is... there you go. Very close. And I do get 1 conservation point. Yeah, so it's basically a done deal there. I mean, just with this, I get 4 conservation points from that. So, and I get 1 from the veterinarian, so... Then, let's see, effects. So they have moved in, I paid for them, and the effects here I can do sunbathing. I can sell 3 cards for 4 each. I can just sell some cards that I don't need really. For 12 more. Well, I'm not gonna need all this money, but whatever. There we go. And then the other one says I can reveal the topmost card of the deck. If it's an animal, I can keep it. And it is an animal. Whatever. Okay, so that's that. I did do everything right. I got the conservation point, I got the appeal. I moved them in, I paid for them. Yeah, I think it's fine. No, that's why I put the cubes here. I get 2 bonuses from here. So do I need 2 guys in the end there? Like if I go here, I have 2 more actions in the last round. Like there is a conservation point. That's pretty far away. Can move something down to 1, which actually isn't bad. Because I'm planning to do, in the last round, I'm planning to do the diversity, because now I have Asia, Australia, Africa, Europe. So I think I will do that one. Can I get one more? I could if I do that. That would be 3 plus 4. I only need 4 for the 5, so that's 7. I only have 1 X token, otherwise that would have been a thing actually. Like if I move like the bill down, this will move up. So what are my last 2 actions? One of them is association, right? The other one, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I mean, I could have built another animal. I don't have 2 reptiles. I don't have a 2 next. I have the 3 next to 2 mountains actually. So this, I could build this one, I guess. So maybe that's the best I can do then. Which means the 2 bonuses I should take now would just be to appeal twice, right? I don't think it's worth it to get like the guy. If I have 1 more extra, if I could do, but that one would just get me another guy. It's not gonna get me. It's not gonna get me anything. It doesn't make any sense if I can't get the 4th one as well. Well, that would get me a 5th, I guess. That would get me Americas, which means no. Let's just go with 2. It's kind of boring. Let's go with 2 appeal times 2 for the 2 bonuses. And this would be, I look forward to playing this in multiplayer when, or like if I have more time, right? Because like, yeah, if I had more actions, I would like to move stuff around. But so 4 isn't bad. Like it brings me up to 62, which means they actually meet right now, which you barely can see there. Okay, yeah, they meet on 62. That was my 2 bonuses. Now we go to break. So this blocks over there. Only have 3 cards, so that's fine. This one comes home. And we get rid of these 2. Don't think I have time to pick up any cards or anything like that. But of course you can play cards from straight out here if you have the right stuff. Now I haven't upgraded my animal thing though. Badger and Baboon Rock. And then we have income, which is 28, 32. This is the stage where I have too much money. So now let's put these in and take 40. And yeah, that's, I get a 2, I guess. I don't, what am I supposed to, it doesn't matter at all. Well, if I can put, no, I can't, yeah, if I put it like, wait, if I put it like next to 2 rocks. But I don't have a 4 next to 2 water anyway. This one needs a 4 as well. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll just put it down there. Okay. So yeah, that was my income, right? Nothing else. 2 more actions in the game. No more breaks. So am I just doing association then? I want to do association and yeah, I want to do animals. I have to do association first. And then I'll put in the next token, so it's a 4, which means I can claim a 5 spot. And oh yeah, now I can do this, of course, and remove this. Okay, cool. Yeah, then I get to maximize the map anyway. I'm happy for that. So I'll take it from here. I'll put it on the habitat diversity, and I have 4 different continents. I don't have the Americas. So yeah, so 4, that gets me 3 conservation. I'll remove it from there. So I'll remove this. That gets me 1 more for all continents. Markers removed. That's 4 conservation points in total. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I can donate. I'll donate for 12. And that just gets me 1 more conservation point. And that was the action. Then I have 1 more action in the game. And I guess that's animals then. I can play 1 animal. I don't think I can do anything else that's better. I can play a sponsor card from straight out here. Would there be anything that gives me... I mean, I need to get to 9 to get a conservation point there, so that's not going to happen. I don't have 6 herbivores. I have 1. I mean, the Adventure Playground will get me 4 appeal. Playing 1 animal at this stage will get me 5. Because I can't play the other ones. I don't have space for it. I'd rather play an animal then, just because it's more fun. So I'll play an animal. Yeah, I don't see anything else that I can do. So this cost me 10. Yeah, I don't have a discount on that. It doesn't matter at this stage anyway. But the Alpine Ibex can move in here. It's a 2 next to 2 mountains. He's a Europe guy, but he will live in Africa, I guess. And that will get me 5 appeal. And I get 2 money from him, from jumping 2. And I guess that's it, right? That's the game. So just end game scoring left to do. And over here, I think it's only this one. Now my whole thing with the... I think this worked out pretty good. I mean, I could have maximized it even more maybe, but... Like the federal grants, I could have done that for another... Oh yeah, I could have done that instead actually. So that would get me 1 conservation point. But 5 appeal is better than 1 conservation point. So yeah. So the veterinarian, I have all 3 universities, so I get 1 more conservation point for that. And my research zoo, I get 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a good score. I think 67 minus 31 is 36, right? So 36 is my final score. And I did 3 conservation projects, and yeah, it wasn't a bad game at all. I mean, I didn't do this as I was planning to, but I did this instead. And I did get to do all of these, which was fun. Oh, I didn't take the bonus actually. When I removed this, I did get to take the bonus as well, so I should have 2 more. Because you do get, it said in the rules, like even if you do this, you still get the bonus. So that means it's, what did I just say for? It's 38 points, right? Yeah, 38 points is my end score, which is really good. And again, I started on 20, which may be like, maybe I should start on 10 because I played the game a lot, I guess. But I had fun. And the thing is, when, like, it doesn't sound that much, like, oh, 10, it's not like if I started on 10, now I would have 28 as an endgame score instead, because I would get less money, like, all during the gameplay, which would, yeah, but I still would have made it, I think. And I would have had more time before the 25. That kind of stressed me in the beginning there. It was interesting. I had such a good time playing this. Such a great game. I love it. One of my favorite games of all time at this stage. So yeah, I hope you had fun too watching. Tell me in the comment section any input you have. I always appreciate that. It was fun to hear from the viewers. And I'll be back in a week or something like that, 10 days maybe, with another playthrough of Ark Nova with the other promo map, which looks really interesting as well. That looks even more special because you can put like cards up here, and yeah, it's really strange. So I'll be back with that as well. I hope you will subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any cool videos coming out in the future. Have a great evening, morning, or whenever you're watching. Take care. Bye-bye.